This is my very first YouTube video and I couldn't be more excited and scared because there is something so scary about talking in front of a camera. But I've been wanting to do this for so long and I felt like it was time to stop listening to the fear and just do this. So here I am doing it. I always struggle with structuring my downtime, and when there are too many options, I often end up just scrolling on my phone. Now, I want to change that and I figured you might too. So today I'm taking you by the hand and we're going to spend the coziest and Christmassiest evening together. The things we're going to do are actually quite simple, but I'm really hoping that I can inspire you to have just one evening that you're going to romanticize to the fullest. You can kind of view this video as a cooking recipe where I'm giving you the method and all the ingredients to make this evening the most magical it can be. If you're seeing this video after Christmas, you can still totally follow along because the more Christmas, the better. So if you're like me or you're just looking for some inspiration, make yourself a cozy drink and let's get cooking. First up, we're going to bake Christmas cookies. I think that baking is one of the most festive and Christmassy activities you can do, and therefore we're going to bake gingerbread cookies. To me, they are peak Christmas because of all the scents of the spices and the fun shapes you can cut them in, and they're relatively easy and quick to make, so that is an added bonus. And while you're baking, don't forget to take in all the smells at the various steps of the process. So from making the dough to the smell of the cookies being in the oven and the smell of them being out of the oven, because that is what is going to make it go from mundane to magical. Before prepping our cozy bath, let's order a pizza so we don't have to cook anymore when we come out. There is something so cozy about pizza to me, and it is one of my favorite comfort foods. But if you have a different comfort food, then please feel free to order that. If you don't own a bath, a shower works perfectly fine too, as long as you just really take in all the steps of the process. So really make it an everything shower. I don't have a bath either, but I bought one of those bath buckets to elevate the moment, and they work surprisingly well. For our cozy bath, we're going to use a soap and a body lotion that really remind you of Christmas. They don't necessarily have to be branded Christmassy soaps. Anything that really reminds you of this period or time of the year is fine. And then we're also going to need some soft and comfy PJs, a cute claw clip to keep your hair up, maybe a mask or a lip mask, or some eye patches to treat yourself with, and a form of entertainment. And if you're going into a bath, I want you to make the most festive hot chocolate that you can think of. So really whip out the whipped chocolate. So whip out the whipped cream and use any sprinkles you may have to make it as festive as possible. For entertainment, you can watch a series, you can read a book or listen to a podcast or some music. And if you want to match me, we're going to watch this cute and Christmassy series called Dash and Lily. Now that we're all cozy and fresh, it's time for my favorite part of the evening, and that is eating the pizza and watching a Christmas movie or series. There is just something about that combination that instantly makes me feel all warm and fuzzy. So tonight we're going to watch that one special Christmas film that you've been saving for this special moment. And right now is the time. For me, that is continuing the Dash and Lily series because I'm just in love with that series. I've already seen it quite a few times, but there is just something so comforting about rewatching a series, and it just instantly gets you into the festive spirit. If you don't know what to watch and Dash and Lily isn't your thing, then I'm going to put up a list of Christmas movies that are really fun. And of course, don't forget the cookies as a dessert. After our movie, it's time for bed, and to replace scrolling, we are going to read something. Even if it's just for 10 minutes, I feel like that is way better than scrolling before bed. So pick the most festive book in your drawer, or if you want to match me, I'm reading Under the Mistletoe with You, which is this really cute Christmassy book about this man Christopher who rents out his flat to this guy who turns out to be a celebrity that Christopher has been crushing on, and then they end up snowed in together like in every Christmas book. But it is just a really cute story all in all. And that concludes our evening. I hope that you liked this concept and that you felt just a little bit of magic tonight. This was my first YouTube video, so I would love it if you left a comment or subscribed, and then all that's left for me to say is thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye!